How's it going, everybody? Student Trader here, and today's video we're gonna have Solo, also known as electric. Anyway, electric vehicles are popping off. Today's high was all-time high, $9.74. This is a very, very great chart. I'll break it down for you right here, and I'll map out the support and resistance. Starting out with that 974. Right now it's pulling back a bit, but obviously understandable just because it's up $2.73, just shy of 40% on the day. Unbelievable. VWAP is way down there at 856, a whole dollar down. So you may get a dip back down in VWAP, tomorrow and next week, and then we'll see it right up, push higher. We do have some more support at 870 though, as well as 925 of key levels to watch and see if we can break them. All right, so for the volume, today's was actually, if I'm not mistaken, that's only 87 million. I thought it was way more actually. Wow, I'm actually surprised. Just because of the amount of power it had. Once you broke out of that 787 level, it was really off to the races, and it's almost up $2 from that level. It had its earnings -9 cents, which is better than the last quarter, -12 cents. And I think, yeah, that was the only 2 quarters. Oh, my bad, guys. I did the chart messed up here. The high of this one is $16 per share. So once we break that 974 level, we have some more. It's really at the top of all these candles: 1055, 11, 1230, 1350, and then 1491. Now we could see a great it just surged past $16. You guys take a look at NIO today. $54 high. You take a look at XPEV. That is $51 high. You take a look at Tesla, 508 all-time highs. Electric vehicles are hitting all-time high today. Is NKLA pushing up? Even NKLA was pushing up a little bit, but back to the SOLO. I would recommend you guys go and Google and search up SOLO, the company, and see what type of cars they have, because I know they have the single passenger, but they also have many other cars. We'll take a look at the news. I think it was just mostly sympathy momentum today. Yep, it looks like it. Not seeing any news, just sympathy momentum. So I'm very pleased with this price action. Like I've been saying, I did take a trade on it right here. I was gonna buy a pre-market. I should have bought a pre-market. I should have just pulled the trigger on it right here at 750. But I ended up buying. I got filled, very bad fill at like 790, and then it started to push back. Well, at the scheme of things, it was a bad fill because I wanted it, and it ended up dipping. I held it because I knew the power, and I sold right around at 820s. Should I have held? Yeah, but I wanted to get my profits and get out of there really quickly. But I should have held. I mean, even at 936, that's still almost up $2 per share of what I bought. So, what else to talk about? I mean, there's just so much buying pressure, so many eyes on this ticker that everybody wants to get their hands on this one. Like I mentioned, okay, so I'll take you to the 180-day chart. Now keep this chart in mind, because if we take a look at NIO, it almost is the exact same chart. It's very sympathy. I know the whole electric vehicles are sympathy, they all ride up the same, but really NIO and Solo, I always call it the little brother, is really just following that chart. Will Solo get up to $50? Possibly, but I don't think, well, again, the grand scheme of things, back in March, this was $2 per share. So, but NIO, the market's more for the cars that NIO is making rather than single person and dual person capacity about their seats. But nonetheless, Solo electric vehicles are the future, and they will always be the future. And then even XPEV is also, well, this one's even more reckless chart. But you guys just take a look at this. Electric vehicles, it's not like, well, then again, gas companies move the same. Realtors REITs move the same. So just pay attention to where your chart is now. Let's just say you're trying to buy it right now. I wouldn't. I would wait for a pullback tomorrow, and tomorrow it could go to $10. I still wait for a pullback to get in. I never like chasing. That's how you lose. Honestly, if you guys missed the break of 782, yeah, wait for a pullback. I mean, there's so many opportunities to get in, but it depends on what your risk is. If your risk is high, buy it right now. If you're trying to, okay, I'll tell you this. If you're holding this out and trying to wait for it to pull like Tesla, then definitely just buy it now and hold. But if you're more a strategic trader, I would recommend you wait for a pullback, just like a simple pullback like this, like right here, last Monday, pumped up to 790, pull back to 536. Now I'm saying it's gonna pull back. Yeah, it could pull back to $8.19. Could pull back to VWAP either at 855 or 870, and that would be a great pickup heading into the future. Remember, guys, to plan your own trade and trade your own plan. I'm just giving you my strategies and what I use, but by all means, make your own strategy and trade your own plan. With that earnings, you will say, student trader, it's negative. I understand that. I really don't like negative, but the company is headed in the right direction. It was negative 12 cents. Now it's negative 9 cents. Just wait until they start selling more cars. Wait until more press releases, more earnings reports. This company could be well above. This company could be that NIO $50 price target. You just have to have the right catalyst, just like NIO did, for example. They said that they're having 5,500 cars. Solo, drop a catalyst saying you're going to do that. I guarantee this price will skyrocket with the overall, volume that it is having. It looks like we'll go back to 1 day, 1 minute chart here. It is pushing back up, so that 974 will be another key level. I'll take it back to 20 years. So once you break that, it's really $10. So we could see a really fast shoot up. And then right here, 1050, like I said, I'll mark these right here. So I can clean up the chart. The first video I made, we're talking about $1.80, and now it's surging up. I'm very pleased about this overall price action. Like I said, with the volume steadily increasing, with the highest volume 588 million shares. That was back in July, and then right here in what is this, October or November, 500 million shares. So we could see it. November is not we still got half the month went through, still got half the month left. But like I say, guys, I'm repeating myself here, but I'm very pleased with overall. You guys can take a look at the news and read and pause the video and read any of these. There just wasn't really any news today. It's that featured in a couple articles. It's really only the earnings report that is pushing this and the overall sympathy that electric vehicles have. Alright, guys, that was SOLO. I'll take you back to the 5-day. Key break 974 to the push over $10. If it can pull back to 9 or 850, I will be pleased, because the VWAP and this company, as all stocks do, they ride VWAP. It's either support or resistance. In our case, it is major support, so that is always very good. And I really don't want it to break $8. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Or even 7. Okay, I'll say $7. If it breaks 7, we're going to have to wait. It would be a great pickup, but we're going to have to wait to see it to go push back up past 10. But I don't think we're going to get down that low. Alright, guys, that was SOL. Thanks for watching. Give the video a like, subscribe if you haven't. Questions, comments, opinions, drop down below. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.